Good afternoon. Thank you for joining Sandra P's Gen Extra Grand Rising to Mama B's. Thank you so much. That is one of the moderators for coming into the live. Hello. I am happy to see you and I appreciate it. Team Replay, I want to thank you as well. Anyone that comes in Team Replay, you know I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And this live, you see the comment today. Oh, not the comment, but actually the thumbnail. So this is Rajah Caruth. He is an HBCU grad. So he's HBCU Excellence. And we're also going to give a shout out to Coco Guaff, who just won the French Open a couple of days ago. She's back in the States already. So congratulations to Coco Guaff. Rajah Caruth is in the NASCAR Truck Series, and he graduated from Winston Salem State University in 2024. He's only 25 years old. So I'll show you a few things of him. I'm going to actually share my screen and just click the like button as you come in. And then there's updated news from this because it's been a couple of days I was planning this and had to keep, I had to keep postponing it, but here it is, everyone. This is the top 3 that were in this.
I've had history this season.
This is tense, isn't it?
My heart's beating fast. This is exciting.
He's the blue car.
I'll tell you how good this is.
If we think ours is right now, these drivers in these trucks are losing their minds right now. Rajah wants to see them stay side by side.
Because there's updated news, as I said on that.
Victory one time in his career. He put so much effort into learning this craft and becoming the race car driver that he is in the Truck Series. Entering turn 3, Corey Himes sets sail in there. It's not enough yet. Out of turn 4, Rajah Caruth hangs on and wins it at Nashville.
There he is. That was Nashville, y'all. That's his truck.
Wow.
Hendrick Motors. Hendrick Motorsports is a huge name in Charlotte and actually in the racing world in NASCAR. So there he is. I have a few more videos to show of him that I saved it because he had a really nice here it is. This is where he shouted out the pit crew helping him win. That's his second win in the Truck Series. As I said, he's a graduate of Winston-Salem State University last year. So he's very young. He's only 25 years old. Then I have something else cute to show.
Special moment for Rajah, certainly, and this team.
Her?
And like you mentioned, Jamie, the pit crew was really
That's
big and
girlfriend.
instrumental in
How cute
helping
is that,
him
y'all?
get
I'm showing
through
it.
this one.
It's about
like
him,
you
but
mentioned, Jamie, the pit.
we're going to show Diane from Black.
Certainly, and this team. And like you mentioned, Jamie, the pit crew was really big and instrumental in helping them get through this one. Rajah, you told me earlier today, right? You said, I am one excellent day away from getting a win and getting back into the playoffs. How's that for an excellent day?
I didn't expect that at all. Those guys were breathing down my neck the whole run. My pit crew won that race. Jerry, Zico, Dawson, Josh, Cody. Yeah, they won that race for us. Got us off pit road twice. So thanks to them. Thanks to Mr. H, Miss Linda, everybody at HendrickCars.com, the men and women at Spire Motorsports Chevrolet. We've been off this year, but good to get a dub tonight, man. I'm sorry I'm out of breath, but that was a lot of fun.
What's going through your mind as Corey Himes, a guy that has 4 wins already this season, is barreling down on you towards the end of that race, trying to hold off him and Lane Riggs as well?
Yeah, I don't know. I just was asking myself, how bad do you want it? I think it's, I don't know. I just try my best, and we had clean air, and their stuff was better, but I just did my best. That was it.
Rajah Caruth, your winner at Nashville.
He is a winner at Nashville. I didn't like how the reporter was asking him about the people that were behind him. Rajah said he just want to keep them behind him. And I know that's right. Keep them behind you. These people are something else. But congratulations to him. I just think he is adorable. And I appreciate the fact that he always has his parents there, that he's from Winston-Salem State University. My sister lived in that area for years. Okay, now here's Coco. This is the next story, y'all. This is the end. I could not stand Sablenka, who was a rival.
Missy.
She is a hater. I'm going to show the end. Well, it's at the end. Let's see.
That's out! Coco has conquered the clay.
She's 21 now. Let me see. I know she greeted. I saw Spike Lee out there. There they are. Spike and Tanya. Amazing win for her. I'm so happy for her as well, Mama Bees. She was on the CBS morning show with Gail. I cannot stand Gail, y'all. Gail, but this time Gail was not the one to bring up a negative comment. It was one of the other guys to ask her about the sore loser, Sablanka. Because that was the same girl, y'all. A couple of years ago, Coco, I wonder if that was when she beat her in the Open. Anyway, she lost to Coco, and she ended up, they caught her in the back room. She was breaking her racket and cursing and screaming and crying. She's a very sore loser. She also said this time, Coco didn't win because of what she did positively. She won because of all of the mistakes that she herself made. So she's a really sore loser. Following Coco since the juniors, yeah, I just became aware of her. Well, she's 14 because I remember she would always talk about the Williams sisters. She's always been a fan of Venus and Serena Williams, and she would always just give them their flowers and shout them out. And then they ended up, I think it's Serena, kind of taking her under the wing. And then her parents are also very protective, and they're always there. So I love that about that family. And I think I had a few more things to share on that. Actually, the interview that I was talking about, I'm going to go back and show that. I saved it in a playlist. I hope that I can find it quickly.
Want $1,000 plus medication for $50?
I'm going to go back and do that. Sometimes YouTube, as I don't have YouTube.
Like NASCAR, but don't know who to root for? Toyota's got you covered. This guy went from dirt track to cup cars. This new kid is all gas, no brakes. And him, just a 3-time Daytona winner.
Okay, but here we are. I actually have a playlist for that, so I can quickly find it. Okay, there we go. There's the playlist. And I have it under news. The interview I was speaking about with Gail. I'm not going to show.
There's a lot for all three of these drivers to think about in this chess match right here.
Oh, no, this was the one that they were talking about.
Coco Gauff's win at the 2025 French Open lit up the sports world and brought fresh excitement to tennis fans everywhere. At just 21 years old, she battled past the world's best and claimed her first French Open title in a dramatic 3-set final. This wasn't just another trophy for her shelf. It marked a bold step forward in her career and a historic return for American women's tennis on Paris clay. The rewards for Gauff's victory stretch far beyond the prize money. Her legacy, marketability, and influence in the sport just grew overnight. In this post, you'll see exactly what Coco gains from this win, including the financial windfall, her expanding fan base, and the powerful message she sends to athletes around the world. Record prize money and historic achievements. Coco Gauff's landmark win at the 2025 French Open goes beyond sporting glory. It breaks records and sets new standards for athlete rewards, with the numbers painting a story of real progress in tennis. Let's break down the prize structure, compare it to prior years, and look at where Gauff now stands among tennis greats. Prize money details and French Open breakdown. The French Open continues to break new ground with its prize money. In 2025, the total prize fund for Roland Garros swelled to a record €56.35 million, about $64 million, representing a 5.2% rise from the previous year and a 6.4% increase in the main draw. The singles titles for both men and women paid €2.55 million, or about $2.9 million at current rates, putting Gauff among the highest earners for a single tournament win. Here's how the prize money stacks up this year for singles competitors at the French Open.
So that's 2.9 for her. That's amazing. In addition to that, all of the marketing and everything that she's now going to be able to get. And I will have to give all credit to the Williams sisters who kicked down that door as far as marketing. They used to have to fight for everything they got. If you remember at the time, Venus and also Serena were coming up, there was a young tennis player called Jennifer Capriati, and they used to love her because she was kind of like a wonder kid. She was 14 and she had been playing under one of those famous coaches. And then she got into some trouble, and all of a sudden she wasn't as marketable anymore. But Venus, Serena, they would always ask them about Jennifer this, Jennifer that, but they had to fight for every bit of marketing they got. And now Serena just shows everybody how it's done. Venus as well. I'll give them both, and also Richard Williams, credit for that because they've been amazing. Okay, I think there was one more thing that I wanted to show on this. This is just a short video. As you can see from the thumbnail, I've just wanted to showcase Rajah Caruth because I was so proud of him. I just think he's adorable. The fact that he's an HBCU grad, as I kept stating, Winston Salem State University. I think his degree is in motorsports because he's in an excellent area for it. I know that. I live in Charlotte, and that is something that takes over the city, especially Memorial Day and then surrounding that. And then different times during the year, they have these huge races. And then the series that he's in, NASCAR Truck, there's a lot of money to be made. Oh, what I forgot to, actually, there was, he had a race after that where he didn't finish because his truck hit the wall. So that was the follow-up news that I wanted to tell you. So that's nerve-wracking. I don't know how his parents can sit there and watch that because that's very scary. Okay, let me, if I can find that quickly, I'll show that. I think I'll just leave his win. I don't want to show the negative part of it yet. If there's another story on him or something, I'll come back with that another day. But right now, I just want to leave the win as the last thing I want to show on Rajah Caruth because I'm so proud of him. That is huge. Okay, and then they showcased him on Saturday morning, CBS Saturday morning. So I'll show a little bit of that. I'm not going to show the whole interview. But let me share again. Triple Truck Series. All right, let me show this again. Rajah. This is before he
Rajah
graduated.
Caruth. Take the white flag. 1 lap to go.
Rajah Caruth is used to life in the fast lane, behind the wheel of the number 71 Chevy race truck.
Wins it at Las Vegas.
His training at the General Motors Tech Center, just north of Charlotte, both in their gym, maintaining muscle and coordination, and inside a state-of-the-art racing simulator, where it's all about finding the feel.
My freeness, I got like a quarter number of freeness back in 3 and 4.
3 and 4 is, there's probably a little bit there, but just managing your 1 and 2.
Every minute detail counts. About a dozen of Caruth's crewmates, including crew chief Chad Walter, track each turn in the control room.
He's pretty good in this thing as far as feedback, and this is kind of his background as far as his beginnings in racing, so he does a really good job.
Caruth began his racing career at 16 behind a computer screen, spending hours with an iRacing video game. He grew up in Washington, D.C., more than an hour from the nearest NASCAR track.
What's up? What's up, man?
I caught up with the now 22-year-old en route to his team shop.
Is there like a driver that you were locked into, or were you just a fan of the sport in general?
Both. So I was just a huge fan of the sport, period. Of just being a student of it. I got this encyclopedia when I was 7.
When he was 12, he made it to his first race.
I just was obsessed with it. And so my first favorite driver was Jimmy Johnson. He just carried himself like a champion. And so that was really infectious, and got to spend a little time with him and his family last year. And so that was really special because it's the man you grow up watching.
Okay. And there's a ton of interviews and stuff like that with him. So that was, let me go back 1 second. I think they were in the truck. All right, let's see. That is amazing. I'm so proud of him. This is his Instagram page, but he did graduate, as I said. So that was last year from Winston-Salem State University. So he is actually finished. That's his truck number 77. And as I said, he's with Hendrick Motorsports. This is after one of the wins. I just think he's amazing. I'm so proud of him. There we go. The WSSU alum, Rajah Caruth, wins big in Nashville. So that is amazing. Look at that. And then I'll show you the one from the winner's circle. And this live's going to be 10 minutes. See how they blow the fireworks and everything? This was in Nashville when he had that race. So that was amazing. Spire Motorsports and him. the pit crew. So that is amazing. I think he'll bring a lot of people to the sport. Michael Jordan has a team. I think they're tied up in legal wrangling right now. He has Bubba. I can't remember his last name. Bubba drives for NASCAR. He's with Michael Jordan's team. He's the one. Is it Bubba Smith? I can't remember. But they hung a noose in that man's locker, y'all. And then they try to lie and act like, well, no, it wasn't that. It was some kind of joke, or it was a rigged up rope or something like that. It was a mess. But Richard Petty was still alive at the time. He would be considered like one of the kings of racing. And he walked that young man from his locker down to the field. And that said a lot to some of these fans. Like, you're not embarrassed yet? This is ridiculous. But there he is, everybody. I just wanted to show that. Thank you for stopping by Sandra P's Gen Extra. This is HBCU alum. Huge congrats to WSSU's own Rajah Caruth for earning his second NASCAR Truck Series victory by winning at the Nashville Super Speedway. Let's go. So that was amazing. Again, that's the last part of that race showing up. And I'm just going to come back. Reebok, that is amazing. Hello, Sharon Gobbo. Thank you for coming in. She came in speaking to Mama Bees. So Reebok, wow. Yeah, her marketing is going to be out of this world. Trust 612, one of my moderators who came in. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What I'm doing now, I'm just ending up with Rajah Caruth. We already congratulated Coco Guaff and spoke about her marketing and her future being so bright. I'm so proud of her. She's one of my internet nieces. I've adopted her along with Angel Reese, along with certain ones that people try to get on. I just put them under my wing. And I don't play about them. I actually have an upcoming live. I think it's either not 3:15. That's why this one I'm just keeping pretty tight. Might be 3:30. But it's for Next Gen NYC. And it's the new Bravo show, the new Peacock show. The second episode, both episodes actually are on YouTube. So if you wanted to watch it and you don't have Bravo or Peacock, which it is a Bravo and Peacock show, YouTube is trying to attract an audience and they are showing both of them. So both episodes, it's only 2 episodes in. It's a quick, cute watch. You're going to recognize some of the kids who are now young adults from the Housewives. We have Riley Barris, who is Candy Barris's daughter. Kim Zolciak's daughter, Ariana Bierman, is on there. They have Brooks Marks from Salt Lake City, who I never watched that show, but I'm aware of. Meredith Marks, who is his mother. And then Teresa Giudice, which is the mother of Gia Giudice from Real Housewives of New Jersey. So everybody, thank you for coming in, greeting each other. If your team replay, thank you so much. Click the like button, and I will see you in the YouTube streets. Thank you. Bye.